Here's everything you need to know about the new leaderboard meta. Keep in mind, this is not the meta of casual play, but of leaderboard pushing. So first off, in the new patch 1.0.12, they absolutely murdered the old meta of maxing out size, black hole, Joe Dagger. The reason the strat doesn't work anymore is because they added new purple ghosts that spawn at 6 minutes that are execute immune. Well, they aren't actually execute immune. They just take only like 2% max health on execute, which is not a lot. And red ghosts spawn at 12 minutes. These ghosts seem CC resistant, so black holes don't perma-stun them anymore. The 18 minutes in overtime seems to be the new 60-minute wall from the last patch, but don't quote me on that. And just for some background information, the overtime wave times for the 530,000 kill Robinette run is 1:15 for tier 1. Tier 2 is 12:10, 17 minutes tier 3, and 18 minutes tier 4. Based on that, we can assume 600,000 kills is the new 1.6 million kills of the last patch, and 800,000 is the new fabled 2.2 million that no one has gotten legit. Anyway, the strat is starting off with Robinette, which has additional gold gain, 1% per level, and also 10% damage increase per 1,000 gold. So the game plan is just get a shit ton of gold. So what weapons should you use if Black Hole and the Executioner is out of favor? You could probably experiment more, but I think Katana and Dice are good DPS options. Dice because it has the same crit damage upgrade options as Katana, and also has built-in self-scaling crit percent, and crit percent above 100% scales more damage, so it's basically Katana, but self-scaling. You're forced to use Bow, because I think Robinette's the best one. And for the last, I think you can run Aura or Flamewalker. I think I prefer Flamewalker just so you don't have like an extra weapon toggle, because Flamewalker is like more DPS late game anyway. What tome should you run though? Well, I believe it's Chaos Tome. Chaos Tome got a 50% buff, meaning the sheer stats you get from it is now ridiculous and good enough to run. Gold Tome, XP Tome, and Difficulty Tome are self-explanatory. Since you're running Robinette, you run Gold. Difficulty and XP are always needed. So why not Luck Tome? Well, that gets explained by the items you're looking for. Mainly, we want Gold Shield, which is get extra gold when taking damage, paired with Kevin, which makes you take damage. So these two combo off each other. So then you get a ridiculous amount of gold, and they do stack. And they're only blue items, so you don't really need a lot of luck. Plus, in combination of the credit card, you can get a lot of luck. Since you're stacking so much gold, you open a shit ton of chests. Makes your late game luck better than Luck Book. Keep in mind though, Kevin and Gold Shield, or just Kevin in general, he makes your HP really low. He always pretty much puts you at 1 HP if you don't have a lot of lifesteal. So it does make the run basically like a fragile playthrough. You can get around it slightly by getting shield, so you won't get one tapped, but it's whatever. Another blue item that's good with Kevin is actually the electric plug. Don't underestimate the power of it combined with Kevin. And I'm also going to be running Idle Juice, since that's a damage increase multiplier at the end of your damage calc, which is pretty much double damage. I recommend banishing some of these weaker blues, like Thunder Mitts, Feathers, Coward's Cloak is okay, Phantom Shroud, and Campfire, just to make your blue pool easier to get Kevin and Gold Shields. I also recommend toggling all the purples off since you want credit cards. And you can also banish some of the purples because they're not that great, like Scarf and Spiky Shield. The legendaries you want though, pretty much same as last patch, except Joe's Dagger is kind of falling off, and Magnet and Anvil are good. But you want Soul Harvester. Soul Harvester is really insane if you get it off the start. Getting this off the start makes you snowball your tomes extremely fast. You can greet tomes without any worries at all. Another important item, Magnet, or to suck up all the XP and the overtime ghost waves, since you can't really move that much. And Anvil is just back on the priority list because it makes your weapons a lot stronger, and we're in a DPS meta. Bloody Cleaver has potential though. I don't know how good it is, and if it's necessary. I might toggle Joe Dagger or Bloody Cleaver off, but you can leave them both on. I see potential in Bloody Cleaver. It might be good enough. I'll keep it toggled for now. Rusty Key is still good. I keep Rusty Key. Good just to preserve your gold. Keep in mind, 10 of them gets you around 50% chance of a free chest, and 20 only gets you 66%. So it's not crazy good to get a lot. And that's about it. Subscribe.